like to present then the following speaker, who is Zhou Shaoying from the National Library of China, and she will talk about the research and practice on semantic mining and semantic organization of multi-source heterogeneous resources.
Hello everyone, I'm the National Library of China, and I'm very honored to be here to share with you about the practice of the library in the field of metadata. Today my topic is the research and practice on semantic mining and semantic organization of multi-source heterogeneous resources. We know that the construction of library resources has developed from digitalization to structuralization to semanticization. It has gradually developed to explore the knowledge points contained in the documents and then use the computer technology to integrate different knowledge points and associate the knowledge points. We know that the description of digital resource metadata involves two levels. One is the document level and the other is knowledge level. The document level is a simple description and the knowledge level is more in-depth. Traditional description tools at the document level include taxonomy and thesaurus, and the basic tools of knowledge organization include ontology, concept map, and topic map. Today, I will mainly introduce the research and the practice of the National Library of China in the semantic mining and semantic organization of multi-source heterogeneous resources. First, I want to say something about the National Library of China. The National Library of China is the National Bibliographic Center and the National Ancient Books Protection Center and the National Museum of Classical Books. The library undertakes the important responsibility of preserving and inheriting achievements of human civilization. And the National Digital Library is an important representative of the National Library of China. The National Digital Library of China uses multiple channels to carry out the construction of digital resources from multiple levels, and mainly through purchase, self-construction, and joint construction to carry out the digital collection of documents and the construction of special topic libraries. At the end of 2019, the total resources of the National Library have reached 2,185 TB. We also have built the Chinese Ancient Books database and collect a lot of documents during the Republic period of China. And we also put a lot of online open classes and courses for the ordinary people and hold online exhibitions. And today, my speech will introduce the representative practice of the National Library of China, and my speech includes three parts. The first part is an ontology indexing practice. The second part is the linked data practice, and the third part is the aggregation of topics. First, I want to introduce our practice about the ontology indexing practice. I will introduce two projects. One project is about the digital genealogy indexing project, and another is about the modern newspaper database project. And due to the heterogeneous characteristics of the Chinese traditional cultural heritage resources, it is very difficult for the ordinary people to make full use of the traditional cultural heritage resources and unable to fully display their value. The National Library uses metadata mining technology to index the digital genealogy and the modern newspaper. First, I want to introduce the Digital Genealogy Indexing Project. The Digital Genealogy Indexing Project uses ontology indexing to sort out a character relationship graph and a character index list. I will take the indexing of the male character as an example. You can see from the left side the 4 pictures on the left side. Above the character frame is the ranking of the character's father, and the figure showed in this picture is the first son of Xie. In the lower left corner of the frame is the bottom is the adoptive relationship of the character, and the lower right corner of the frame is the generation of the character. If the character had sons, the number of the sons will be displayed on the bottom side of the frame. In the wheel module, you can wheel the image information and the people information. And the data module. The data module mainly includes the functions of adding people, modifying people, deleting people, and the people relationship diagrams. The following figure shows the interface of displaying the relationship diagram of characters. The tree structure on the left side reflects the relationship between the father and the son, and the father and the doctor. Click on the people, and its detailed information will be displayed on the right. And then I want to introduce the ontology indexing of the digital modern newspaper project. The ontology indexing project of digital modern newspaper performs metadata indexing on people, keywords, events, organization names, places names, and other information in digital modern newspapers. We analyze the content information and provide visualization based on newspaper name, date, layout, title, and provide region search services. First, you can find the newspaper according to pin of the first word of the newspaper name, and when you click on the corresponding newspaper, you will enter the newspaper information interface, and click the newspaper date, you will enter the full text browsing interface. Click on the corresponding page, you will enter the content browsing interface. And at the browsing interface, you can index the people, events, organization names, place names, and keywords. And the next practice I want to share is about the linked data practice of the National Library of China. We take National Library open online courses as the example to introduce the linked data practice. We have selected 1,000 courses that have been published on our platform, and it's all about the technology or the traditional culture, and they are all videos, and we use RDF to describe the title, course introduction, classification, subject, evaluation, recommendation, and presenter. And all the metadata are indexed and semantically described to form an associated data set. The linked data registration and service platform used URI to name data entities and publish RDF data. This platform can realize SPARQL query and can be visited through API. We also provide file download and in several different formats, such as XML, JSON, Turtle, to realize open access to linked data. At the visualization part, we use the knowledge graph technology to display the associated data. You can see the relationship between the courses and the relationship between the attributes and the relationship between the presenters and the keyword cloud. You can see the keyword cloud of the classes. Next, I want to introduce the aggregation of topics. And first, I'd like to share with you about the social media topic aggregation. We built a social media topic aggregation based on Sina Weibo. Weibo is a very important representative of social media. In China, it's widely used, and it not only records the development process of major social events, it also records the public's attitude and emotions towards major events. Based on this, the National Library of China launched a 10 years of Weibo recorded by the library topic database. We use Sina Weibo's hot topics, hot words, and users at the core to integrate the digital resources such as books, open courses, periodicals, and pictures in the National Library of China to fully display the development trends of the hot events. When you click the related video or book links, you can automatically jump to the collection resources acquisition details page and the National Library Open Class video play page. The next practice is about the aggregation of chronicles of the newspaper, and we have provided the chronicle of events, and which integrated the collection of newspapers from 1949 to 2019, and we also integrated our collections and documents in our library, and all the events is interpreted in depth with the original newspaper, and also the newspapers is supplemented and interpreted by the combination of rich and diverse collection resources such as books and lectures. We have provided two versions of text two versions, and one is text version, another is a picture version. They are all released that you can view the original content of the picture version, and you can see the text content after OCR recognition. And also we have provided a list of related resources, and we have integrated books, periodicals, or videos, and so that you can see the related books or the related videos, so that it can expand your knowledge or expand your horizon. Although certain attempts and practices have been made for the indexing and organization of the multi-source different resources, there are still some challenges in the metadata construction, such as the standardization of complex form of semantic metadata or the large-scale data interoperability. And the National Library of China will continue to use semantic web and other technologies to conduct semantic mining and organization of resources to promote the integration and sharing of library digital resources and provide in-depth knowledge services on this base. And that's all about my share. Thank you. Thank you all.